Well, everybody's worst nightmares have come true. This is the apocalyptic day that everyone has feared. Okay, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but when we first heard about the censorship over on the CN servers, the new outfits, they're forced to use these new outfits for Jean, Amber, Rosaria, and Mona. Well, people speculated if this would also come to the EN servers. And while the EN servers are still optional, rather, it's still optional to use these alternate outfits on those characters on the EN servers, what we now know is not optional is that the cutscenes will actually force people, even on the EN servers, to use these censored outfits. Outfit-related follow-up change noticed. Changes after the version 2.5 update 1. The appearances of the NPCs Jean, Amber, Rosaria, and Mona will be adjusted to the alternative outfits in version 2.5 and in the quests of previous versions. 2. Adjustments will be made to the Wanderlust Invocation Standard Wish banner. And changes in the version 2.6 update. For animation cutscenes from version 2.6 and earlier, Jean, Amber, Rosaria, and Mona's appearances will be adjusted to the alternate outfits. A Redditor asks, are the cutscenes changed for global as well? And gets a response, yes, my child. Another Redditor would write, they are only alternative on paper to avoid more bad PR. In reality, these are the new default outfits, and they will never use the original outfits in any official media ever again for all regions. But don't worry, all future outfits and characters are pre-censored for everyone, so there won't be any more confusion. Now, as I mentioned in my original segment talking about this censorship, I actually don't mind the appearance of the new outfits. What I do mind, however, is censorship. And of course, the now increased, looming concern of more censorship coming to MiHoYo, coming to Genshin Impact, forced by the Chinese Communist Party. Because this also is not the first time censorship has hit Genshin Impact. For example, what happened to Rosaria's anatomy. And it does seem like the censorship is getting more and more excessive. Now, as we've talked about before in the past as well, it seems MiHoYo has tried to distance themselves from the CCP as much as they can. And it's likely to expect that they'll do the same in the future. However, that will only get them so far, unless they relocate the entire company to a different country, and doesn't seem entirely too realistic. Financial reasons and logistics, having so many employees already in China, plus the families of employees, specifically like the executives, you never know how the CCP might retaliate. They do already have offices across the world, but that's different than pulling out of China entirely. Over on Twitter, people are also not happy about this change. For example, Envy says, basically, they're forcing these designs into cutscenes anyways. Definitely gonna think before laying more money into this game from now on. Back over on Reddit, one Redditor would allege that it's easier and more efficient to maintain the censored version of the game for China and outside of China. Although, of course, what's easier for the company doesn't mean it's best for the players. Another Redditor would also respond by saying that they don't even need to maintain multiple versions for this. And other Redditors would voice their concerns that this is not only going to affect cutscenes, but really anytime you see these characters in-game as well, outside of using them as a playable character and picking which outfit you want them to use. Which again, if you are on the CN servers, you don't even get that choice. And in general, a large number of people on the Genshin subreddit seem to be mocking the CCP, which is nice to see. And that's the news. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you there, and also in the next segment on the way.